It's Mother's Day, and it's become one of those love it or hate it days. So this video is for both sides of that. If you are a mother, a motherly figure, somebody who takes care of anybody else, happy Mother's Day. And if you have lost your mother, if you are estranged from them, whatever the situation is that makes this day hard for you, I'm sorry that this day is a salt in your wound, and I hope you're taking today to focus on yourself and to take care of yourself today. You know, if you're a mom who doesn't have somebody there to shower you with the love and attention that you deserve for whatever reason, I hope that you take the time for yourself. I know it's better when it's shown to you and given to you, but you deserve just as much as anybody else. So if nobody can draw that bath for you, draw it for yourself. And if nobody's there to get your favorite coffee, get it for yourself. Yeah. You know, I'm fortunate enough to have my mom, and we are close. And Mother's Day as a mom was hard in the beginning for two reasons. One, I was still in the throes of postpartum depression, and we were in the throes of dealing and managing and coping my son's sensory problems that made parenting very difficult. But also my husband was still struggling from the loss of his mom a few years prior. He lost his mom in 2011. And so from 2011 until my son was born in 2014, my husband took this day to be by himself, whether he wanted to be left alone in our apartment, and I went and visited and went to my parents' house. There was a period of time we weren't all under the one roof due to finances and stuff anyway. Or he would go out and be on his own doing whatever he did. And then when my son was born, you know, he had to shift gears and somehow manage grief with also showing me some special attention on this day. And it was a hard balance in the beginning. I would say it wasn't until maybe the second or third Mother's Day that Mother's Day became something to celebrate in our little family. And it was hard on my end to both be understanding to my husband's grief, but as well being a new mom, a young mom going, what about me? You know what I mean? So there's also those situations that have to be navigated on a day like this, where your partner is struggling to show you the attention on this day while simultaneously working through whatever grief they have revolving around the day. Who would have thought this was complicated, and it was so well hidden for so long how complicated this day could be? But it is, it's complicated. We're not fancy here when it comes to celebrating these days. My husband is a gift giver. That's his way of showing love. And I'm not necessarily, that's not my love language. I'm appreciative of it. Absolutely. And he has to work today. And so we're floating the holiday. We're floating it to another day. I first heard that term on the show The Middle. We're going to float it to his next day off. And even so, it'll just be a day of maybe I won't do chores and figure out a special dinner, be it he makes it or we use the money I saved for Mother's Day to order something in. I sync fund money for Mother and Father's Day so we can have a special dinner or lunch, whatever we want it to be. But my husband, the stinker that he is, saved up his spending money so he could send Uber Eats to deliver an iced coffee for me and two like honey buns, one for me and one for my mom. And I told him not to do something like that, but he did it anyway. um, so sometimes the day doesn't have to be extravagant. There doesn't have to be a brunch. There doesn't have to be a shopping spree. There doesn't have to be a spa day. And if that's your jam, I hope you get it all. But if it's not your thing, or it just can't be your thing right now, you know, for whatever reason, that's okay too. I just hope whatever your love language is, whatever makes you happy is given to you. And if it can't be given to you, I hope you give it to yourself and you find a way to do that. And that can be hard, but I hope you take a little shred of time for yourself, wherever that can be in the day or the night. Or you float it. If it can't be today, find a day it can be. Because who says it has to be today? Mother's Day could be on a random Wednesday if that's how it has to be. But yeah, I hope this day treats you well. Whether you're celebrating it, whether you're working through something with it, I hope it's a pleasant day. Because no matter what, you deserve it. So happy Mother's Day, or happy just a regular old day to you. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.